Good morning, students. Today we are going to solve question number 1 and 2 of exercise 8.3. Hope you all have gone through the formulae which I have given you in introductory lecture of this exercise. So question number 1 says, tell what is the profit or loss in the following transactions. Some transactions are given you, A, B, C and D, 4 parts are given you. You have to look at the transactions and tell that if it is profit or loss. Also find profit percent or loss percent in each case. If it is profit, then you are supposed to find profit percentage. If it is loss, then you are supposed to find loss percentage in each of these case. So let us start. Part A says gardening shears bought for rupees 250 and sold for rupees 325. First of all, what is gardening shears? Gardening shears is like if you have seen in the garden, gardener must be carrying to level the plants, some bigger scissors, big scissors with the help of which he cuts the plants to level the plants. That is called gardening shears. So he bought that gardening shear for rupees 250. Therefore, can I write cost purchase is equal to rupees 250? Now, and sold for rupees 320. So what is the selling price? Selling price is rupees 325. Here you can see, here SP is greater than CP, and I have discussed with you, if SP is greater than CP, if SP is greater than CP, then what is it? It is a profit. This was introductory lecture which I have discussed with you. So I will say then it is a profit. Now since it is a profit, we have to find profit percentage. But for finding profit percent, we must be knowing the profit amount. For that we will calculate profit is equal to, what is the formula to calculate profit? SP minus CP. SP is 325 minus CP is 250. If you calculate, 50 plus 25 is rupees 75 is the profit. Now we can easily calculate profit percentage, and for that I have given you formula. Profit percent is equal to profit, whatever the profit is, divide by the cost price. What is the cost price? 250 multiply by 100. So we will get profit percentage. What is profit? Profit is 75 divided by 250 into 100. 0 will cancel out. 5 5s are 5 2s are 5 1s are and 5 1s are and 15s are. 15 5s are is 75. So 15 2s are, we will get 30%. So this is profit, and profit percent is 30%. Now let us solve part B. So part B says a refrigerator bought for rupees 12,000, that is cost price is 12,000, and sold at rupees 13,500. So I will write here CP is equal to, that is cost price is equal to rupees 12,000, and selling price, that is SP, is equal to rupees 13,500. You can clearly see Here selling price is greater than cost price, therefore it is a profit. So we are supposed to find profit percentage, but before finding profit percentage I must be knowing profit amount. So profit amount is equal to what? Selling price. If it is profit, then selling price minus cost price, which is equal to 13,500 minus 12,000 is equal to 1,500 rupees 1,500. Now therefore profit percentage is equal to profit divided by CP, that is cost price, into 100. What is profit? Profit is 1500 divided by cost price is 12,000 into 100. 2 zeros and 2 zero of 100 will cut out. 0 1 from here will be cut out. So I have to divide 150 divide by 12. So let me first divide it here. 12 ones are 12, 3, 12 twos are 24, 6. If I place point, so I will get 0. So 12 fives is 60. So the answer is 12.5%. Therefore profit percentage is equal to 12.5%. Now moving to part C. So question says a cupboard bought for rupees 2,500 and sold at rupees 3,000. Again CP is equal to what? Rupees 2,500 and SP is rupees 3,000. Here you can see selling price is greater than cost price, therefore I can say it is a profit. So what I will do now, I will find profit amount. Profit amount is equal to whatever the selling price minus cost price. Selling price is rupees 3,000 minus 2,500 will give me rupees 500. Now therefore profit percentage is equal to whatever the profit amount divided by the original cost, that is cost price, into 100%. Profit is how much? 500 divided by cost price is 2,500 multiply by 100 will give me the percentage. 2 zeros and 2 zeros will cancel out. 25 20s are. So therefore profit percentage is equal to 20%. Hope you are getting it. Now coming to part D. So part D says a skirt bought for rupees 250 and sold at rupees 150. Here you can see cost price of skirt is rupees 250 and it is sold, that is selling price SP is equal to rupees 150. Now here it is different. You can see selling price is less than cost price. So we will say here selling price is less than cost price. Therefore it is a loss. Since it is a loss, we are supposed to find loss percentage. But for finding loss percentage, we are supposed to find loss amount. So I will write therefore loss amount is equal to What is the formula? In profit it was SP minus CP. Here it will be CP minus SP. And what is CP? Rupees 250 minus 150 will give me rupees 100. Loss amount is 100. So therefore loss percentage is equal to loss divided by cost price into 100%. So it will be loss is equal to 100 divided by cost price is 250 multiply by 100. 0 from here will cut out. 25 ones are and 25 fours are is 100. 4 into 10 will give me 40%. So I will write therefore loss percentage is equal to 40%. Hope you have understood this question. Now moving to question number 2. So question number 2 says convert each part of the following ratio to percentage. They have given us the ratio 3:1. Then they have given us in part B it is 2:3:5. Students don't get confused. In lecture number 1, that introduction of exercise 8.2, I have told you that to convert the ratio to percentage, if they have told that to convert ratio to percentage, what you are supposed to do, whatever the ratio is given, you will write it in the fraction form and multiply it by 100 and you will get the percentage. But here if you see properly, this is not the ratio to percentage. They are telling us to convert each part of the ratio, not the ratio, each part, that is 3 part. Out of how many part? 3 plus 1, 4 parts. We have to convert that part into the percentage, not the ratio into percentage. So don't get confused. So how to solve this? So we will write like this. Here the ratio is equal to 3:1. Therefore, before writing therefore, I will write sum of the parts. Now, what are the parts? 3 parts and 1 part. So we will, whatever the ratio is given, we will add them. So we will write 3 plus 1 is equal to 4 parts. Now they have asked us to convert each part of the ratio to the percentage. So I will write therefore percentage of first part is equal to, first part is how much? 3 part. Out of how many part? Out of 4 parts. And then multiplied by 100. So I will get percentage sign. 4 ones are 4, 25 are, and then 25 threes are is 75. So it is 75%. And percentage of second part. And what is second part? Second part is 1. So we will write 1 out of how many parts? Total parts are 4. So we will write 1 by 4 into 100 percentage. 4 ones are 4, 25s are 25 ones are is 25. So the second part is 25 and first part is 75%. Now coming to part B. Let me write here. Part B says 2:3:5. So ratio is equal to 2:3:5. Sum of all the parts is equal to 2 plus 3 plus 5 is equal to 10. So we will find, therefore, percentage of first part is equal to 2. How many parts are there? 2 parts. Out of how many? 10 parts. In 200, 0 0 will cancel out. 10 2 is 20%. Second part, percentage of second part. Second part is 3. Out of how many? 10 parts. So we will write 3 by 10 into 100. 0 0 will cancel out. 3 10s is 30%. And percentage of third part. Third part is 5. 5 out of how much? 10. Multiply by 100. 1 0 1 0 will cancel out. 5 10s is 50. If you make the total, it will become 100%. Hope you have understood. Now remaining 2 parts I want you all to solve by yourself, and if you don't know, please let me know through message or send me the comment so that I will make the video, separate video for that 2 parts. Hope you have understood this question. If not, please go through the introduction part, all the introduction part, and then come to solve question exercise 8.3. We will meet with new question in new video. Till then, take care of yourself. Stay home, stay safe. Bye bye.